and maybe a little light skin, but I call it the Passing Latte. White on top, but deep down you still black. Welcome to Book in a Bag, where we chat about books while we make a cute little drink. Because y'all know I was recently in the hospital for dehydration. So in the spirit of accountability, we're making a hydrating herbal tea from Celestial Seasonings. It's their take on chai, but I currently should not be drinking the main ingredient in chai. So this gonna have to do. So we gonna try to do like a latte-esque situation. We're gonna see how this turn out. Now, about this book, I just recently read Passing by Nella Larsen, and I get comments all the time from people who say like, oh, I don't pay attention to who writes the book. I just read for fun. Just say you don't like reading comprehension, because authors bring their own baggage and politics to their characters. Like, just because you understood the plot don't mean you understood the book. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that is how I felt about Passing. Like, to truly understand that Nella Larsen herself was a light-skinned biracial woman gives so much additional context to the book. Because back then, and hell, even today, hello colorism, being light-skinned offer certain privileges. Like Irene, who still identified as black, but when she had the opportunity to pass to get her a little tea on the rooftop of the Drayton, she did. Whereas Claire chose to pass full time. So, I mean, it definitely feels like maybe this could have been a way for Nella to explore her own relationship to race, which in itself for her was a little complicated, because if you look into her background, she married a physicist that allowed her to navigate the sort of black high society during the Harlem Renaissance. She wasn't widely welcomed, and not because she was mixed race, although Black pride was in full effect during that time, but it was her lack of education. So she was in these spaces, but they was like, girl, whatever. And child, her husband cheated on her with a white woman. So it's like, at this point, the book is feeling a little, that's a little too much. It's gonna be real sweet. That's all right. The book is feeling a little autobiographical. And then I can't help but to also think about Irene's paranoia about infidelity with her own husband cheating, or the way that Claire is ultimately killed. Is that a spoiler? Well, child, the book almost 100 years old, so, you know, get up on your classics. But there have been criticisms about the ending where they're saying she just wanted to write a tragic mulatto story. But I'm thinking, what if she needed that justice for herself? You know, she knew her man was out there creeping around. So, you know, she just needed a little something to take the edge off, you know? Okay, put some ice in it. We probably did that backwards, but it's okay. So we're gonna pour that on top. Sprinkle a little cinnamon on top. Colored on the bottom, white on top. I absolutely think Claire will love it.